my first ever email. Yay! It's from Jim, and because I've asked a couple of times vaguely if people could send me any stories that you have or anything like that. So this is like my very first listener story. I love it. And Jim was telling me about a home he lived in that was haunted when he was a kid. And it started off when he was about 6 or 7 years old. He had sat there, like he was sitting in his room just hanging out. It was the mid 80s, and all of a sudden he had a little monkey. Those of us that are older, they know the little monkey that claps its hands, and he had one. And all of a sudden, now this thing didn't even have batteries in it. All of a sudden, it just started clapping and bouncing like they do, and it freaked him out. He ran out of his room, went to tell his mom, who said, "Don't be silly, there's not even batteries in that. I took them out like a week ago because it was annoying me." Now he knew that all batteries had died because he played with it so much that it ticked his parents off, I guess. But he played with it so much the batteries had died. He didn't realize that his mom had physically taken them out of the monkey. So his mom said, "Oh, it's just your imagination, don't worry about it." Fast forward to a week later, and he had a light bright that had nothing on it. He had nothing on the board or anything like that. And then all of a sudden, in the middle of the night, he said he doesn't remember the time. He said, but it was really, really late. So a smiley face appeared on it, you know, like the two dots, and then you could make the big smile with the little pegs. And the light turned on the back of it. Any of us who had light brights knew that, you know, there was like one light bar or light bulb or whatever in the back, and then you would push little things in it, you turn the light on, it would make like a picture or whatever, it lit it up, hence light bright. Now he knew there was nothing on this because him and his cousin had been playing with it a few days before, and his cousin was like a year or so older than him. Remember, he's like 7 or 8, and she had taken all the things off because he had made like a weird picture and she didn't like it, so she was like, "Oh, this is creeping me out." She took all the pegs off it, put them in the little individual baggy things that they came with, and put them in a little drawer on the side, and put it away in the box. Now somehow this thing had taken itself out of the box, made a smiley face on it, put it up, like sat it up a little bit, and turned it on. So he was thoroughly creeped out. And took all the pegs off of it, took all the pegs out of it, and put the pegs in the side drawer next to his bed. Next night, light bright is on again with a question mark. That really freaked him out. So like, you know, what, you didn't like my smiley face or something? I don't know. That is so insane. So he threw it away. Threw it right in the garbage can, threw it away. Next night, it was back. Now, with a mad face on it, like a frowny, kind of weird mad face, with the eyebrows, and like little dots that would be eyebrows, but they were slanted. So he told his mom about it, and she's like, "Oh, stop making jokes, stop playing. That's not nice." The next night, now, he just kind of gave up. He was like, "Whatever this is, it's going to try to talk to me. I'm going to leave it alone. I'm not going to acknowledge it." Next night, happy face, question mark, sad face on the light bright, which really, really freaked him out. Like, aren't you happy or I'm sad because you're not happy or something. I don't know. It's so weird. So this is what he proceeded to do. He took the light bright, took all the pegs off, scattered the pegs everywhere, like outside. Went outside to his yard, scattered some here, some there, all over the place, and broke the light bright. Like broke it, like jumped up and down on it, breaking it. So he was like, okay, well that's it. Now it can't communicate with me. I don't have to worry about it anymore. And he was super scared the very next night when no light bright was there, but the pegs. Now remember, he had taken all the pegs, all of them, and scattered them everywhere in the yard. The pegs were on the ground in his room, making a mad face with an exclamation point. Like this thing was mad that now it couldn't communicate the way it wanted to. So he walks in, he shows his mom. Now she had questioned a little bit why he broke that, and she just like chalked it up to, I don't know, he's, going far with this joke. I mean, this is insane. So, sorry, there's a lot of traffic just navigating while I'm driving and talking. So he showed her what was on the floor. He said, I am not doing this. I am not making this up. This isn't a prank. This isn't a joke. I'm scared. I think that gave his mom pause, and she was like, okay, wait a minute. We have to do something about this. So they went and talked to the priest at their local church. They live up north. And the priest told them that, well, the church can't recognize anything like that or whatever. We don't recognize anything like that. And he's not like possessed or anything like that. So he said, I could suggest you try to find somebody that deals with paranormal stuff. So they had a herbal shop or whatever that, they had occult books and stuff like that. So this little tiny shop by them. So they went in there and they were talking to them, and she said that it sounded like they have either a poltergeist or, because did they have any deaths in the family, anybody he was close to or anything like that. Her parents were still alive, her grandparents were still alive. So, there was nobody had died. So they chalked it up to, it could be a poltergeist just trying to connect with him or something like that. So they instructed her to sage the house, to sage him, sage herself. He was an only child at the time. So she did all of that, and they got rid of all the pegs and everything like that. And he had an Etch-a-Sketch. And in that Etch-a-Sketch was written, "Bye," with a sad face. And he hasn't seen anything since. Which was insane. Oh my God. That's just crazy, dude. And that's about it. So, a short little one for today. I know I don't make them very long, and I'm not editing it, so I'm sorry about all the ums and whatnot. And you can follow me on Instagram. I do post these on Instagram as well. I'm trying to make a TikTok. I haven't done that yet. I have it reserved, but I haven't done anything on it. And I'm working on the Facebook page, but I do have a YouTube. It's Paranormal Drive-By, BYE. It's always BYE with everything. So go there, follow me, comment. When I have an email, well, it's a Gmail. It's Paranormal Drive-By, BYE. @gmail.com. And just so you know, I'm not saying it's an extra BYE, it's just spelled BYE. All right, and I hope to see you guys soon. Everybody stay safe and buckle up for the next one. All right, I'll talk to you soon. Bye.